Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the It's Pizza Time podcast. I'm your host, iNDiGO. Today, I'm joined by my co-host, Victor.
What's good, guys?
My co-host, John. And our very special guests, Dexter King. I mean, you're supposed to say something, I think. Yeah, there you go.
Yo, I'm Dexter King.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Aaron
for
Richards.
you to say something.
My doorstep in the middle of the night. Well, I've nothing left to give, and I won't take you back this time. Take you back this time.
Yep.
Hi.
Alexis Donn.
Only you can do what you do. Only you. Hello.
And Aviella.
Hi.
All right, sick. That basically, do you guys quickly want to give a brief introduction to what it is you guys do? I guess we'll start with Dexter and then move around in this circle around me.
Yes, sir.
Or at least on my video, I'm in the circle.
Well, I'm like on your left on your video, but I'm Dexter King, and I'm a DJ music producer, and I'm really happy to be here today. And I invited 3 of my friends, and they're all really awesome singers and songwriters, and we're gonna have a really good time today. Cheers.
All right, Aaron, you wanna go next?
My name's Aaron, and I raise dogs. Okay, just one dog. I sing, and I recently did a song with Dexter King, who is like over here for me. I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah, for everybody who's listening on like SoundCloud, it's gonna be very confusing to hear like all the where everybody is. I guess we'll go to Alexis next.
Hello. Yeah, my name's Alexis Donn. Dexter and I did a song together called Only You that was the Rocket League home screen song for a while, which was so cool. We've got another song we're working on, and I top line for a bunch of people. I write for other artists. So I have an artist project and like songwrite for other people too, which is super fun.
And then I guess finally we'll go to Aviella, which will be up there, I think.
Hello, everybody. I'm Aviella. I am an EDM singer, songwriter, and performer. And I, too, have a song with Dexter King. It's called Get to Know You. It was so much fun. I'm super excited to be here today. I do a lot of top lining on EDM tracks. So, yeah, it's going to be lots of fun.
All right, sick. Now we're going to go to the precursor question, the thing I ask everybody on this show. All right, so what is your favorite kind of pizza? Dexter, you're on that side from me.
I think double pepperoni.
Double pepperoni? That sounds pretty good. Yeah. I could go for some of that right now. I mean, it's a little early in the morning, but I could probably still do it.
It's 2 a.m., so it's perfect time for me to go for some double pepperoni, man.
Ooh. Yeah, what time zones are you guys in after?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what time zone, but it's 2:15 right now. A.M.
Holy crap.
Wow.
He's really powering through it. That's like
Eva, this is pretty much afternoon for me, so we're all good.
Right.
All right.
It's 1 p.m. here, which is like morning for me because I think we're on similar schedules, Dexter.
Oh, I feel
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
This is like the earliest I've been up since quarantine started. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's 11 where I
Uh,
am, so I'm getting ready for
oh
work.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 11 here.
Yeah.
All right. Aaron, you wanna give us your favorite?
I don't know if you guys have been to like Blaze or Pyology. They got like Pizza Rev. It's this whole like chain of, or not even chain,
Yeah.
but like ad of make your own pizzas.
Yep.
And I like lots of stuff on my pizza, so I'm not about that like $1 extra per topping life. So those places, they all do like unlimited toppings, build your own. And I'm vegan, so I usually do like the Daya cheese or whatever vegan cheeses they have. If they have vegan sausage, I'll do that. If not, I just load it up with everything from onions and mushrooms to sometimes they got broccoli and whatever the heck else. I'll go crazy with it. I put I'm pineapple on your pizza kind of guy. I know I'm just gonna
Yes.
lose like half my
You're,
fans.
you're basically like as much as you could possibly have on, you'll put on it.
Yeah. All the
And
way.
you're a lot more adventurous than I am.
It's
so,
like it's like piled high sometimes when they bring it out. There's no possible way to even eat it, but you know I
do
do
you have
somehow.
to do you have to like eat with a knife and fork, or do you have to
I
like hold
don't.
it with two hands?
I mean, you would. I think any other rational person would, yeah, but no, I just go in for it.
All right, that's like words to live by. I think just go for it. I think. All right, Alexis, your turn.
My favorite pizza. I'm actually vegan too right now. Could definitely see myself switching back because my favorite pizza is barbecue chicken. I would yeah, I'm like been craving it lately too. So this podcast is not helping, but barbecue
Right.
chicken pizza
Barbecue chicken's
is
pretty
where
fire.
it's at.
For sure.
Fire. All right. And then Aviella, which I think is up there.
Yep.
Yeah, hello. So I too have a lot of vegan pizza because I'm lactose intolerant and I don't eat dairy.
Aw.
So it seems like we're all in a very similar boat.
Vegan Pizza Club.
I love pizza so much, and that's probably one of the things I miss the most about having like so much cheese because I'm from upstate New York, and so like pizza is everything. But I really like margarita pizzas, and I also really like the vegan meats and stuff. So like if they have vegan ham or like vegan bacon, I'm like all over it.
Definitely. What goes into like vegan sausage and vegan ham and stuff like that? Is that like tofu, or am I just? Or is it
A lot
like
of times
soy?
it's like wheat. They do use
Wheat?
soy and all kinds of other stuff, but wheat is a really common one lately. So for gluten-free people, it's you can't be gluten-free and vegan. You got to pick one.
Oh, that must be terrible if you're like trying to do both.
I'm
Have that
both.
cauliflower crust.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
like, do I say anything? I am both. It's an interesting life.
Is it like very particular,
not
like when you go to the store?
recommend. Yeah. I mean, you get creative. Like, I literally just made a grilled cheese that tasted pretty close to a normal grilled cheese. But yeah, the nice part is people are just getting a lot more creative with the stuff they're making. But
That's so true.
the gluten-free was not an option. I like grew up on bread, and like normal like thick crust pizza, so that's not fun. But the vegan's an adventure. We might detour so I can enjoy chicken barbecue again. But yeah, you're right, Aaron. Vegan and gluten-free should not be something someone chooses.
Yeah.
At
feel
least,
like-
if you're not eating like a whole foods diet. If you are, then you're fine. But like for things like pizza or imitation meats, you're gonna have a tough time.
It's tricky.
I feel like we're living in a good time in order to be able to eat that kind of stuff, or like
Definitely.
a few decades ago, vegan and gluten-free stuff would be like super hard to come by. You'd have to do everything yourself, which I personally cannot cook at all. So I
Yep.
can't imagine making anything from scratch.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably also why I haven't gone that way, because I don't think I could cook.
I'm sure you could. Anyone can cook. I feel like Ratatouille. You guys have seen that movie, right?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh my goodness.
I love cooking.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to cook? Like at least now during quarantine.
I really like pasta. So I've been cooking a lot of pasta with truffle oil, and truffle oil is pretty cool stuff.
Do you make the pasta from scratch or do you like?
I have before, but I don't usually. It's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, I've done it. I think I've done it once and it turned out awful. So I choose not to like. Yeah. It was like rigid and it was terrible. It was disgusting. But anyway, Victor,
Yes.
you got a little topic you wanna.
Well, I was gonna say that
me?
if you can't cook, I can't cook times 10 because I've fucked up brownies for sure. Like those like pre-made brownies, I've made them soggy and I burnt them too. And I swear I can't cook for my life. I can make toast and French toast, and that's about it.
I think brownies are tough. I mean, somebody
They
back
are.
here.
But they're like pre-made. Like you have the instructions there for you. So
Honestly, it doesn't matter. I've done the same thing with cookies. Like every time I make cookies, they always come out wrong, no matter what. And I can't fix it. Like I don't know how to fix it. So I just feel like giving up, you know?
I mean, it's
But
like
you
the
can't.
same
You
thing
have
when
to
you
keep
mess
trying.
up like it's the same thing when you mess up like toast in a toaster. It's like, everybody does it. It's possible.
yeah.
It is possible.
It
It's
shouldn't
not your
be,
fault.
but it
It's the
is.
toaster.
It's the toaster's fault.
It's like,
It
why
is
does-
not your fault, I'm sure.
It's like every toaster has a different setting. It's like everyone is
Every
just
parent,
either slightly hotter or slightly cooler, and then by the time you figure it out, it's like already too late.
Yes. And the microwave too. Same thing.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like, why just make them the same, please?
I haven't even had a microwave
Exactly.
in like 5 years. Crazy. Everything is like stovetop for me because I don't have a microwave, and I haven't had one for like 5 years because my parents are crazy and they're just like, yeah, causes cancer when it doesn't, but yeah.
Causes it, to be honest. Like,
It would cause cancer if it was open, but like it's just worse.
Yeah.
If you have an open microwave,
if-
that's a problem.
exactly.
My mom's
Just
like-
stay inside or
Yeah.
All right.
My parents are like that.
Okay. I want to ask what you guys have been doing through like quarantine and stuff like that, because as that's like something that's very prevalent in our lives right now, probably will be for a while, unfortunately. So I want to see like what you guys are all up to, how you guys are passing the time.
I've been stalking the local Humane Society website. So I think we might be getting a dog for those people that were like, we're gonna adopt and like get all these animals during quarantine. So I'm super excited. The dog I'm with here is like, I'm dog sitting, so it's not mine. But yeah.
I thought you were gonna say he was annoying, so like I thought you
I'm
wanted
just getting a new dog, yeah.
No, yeah. No. Oh my gosh. No, so I've been like literally every day stalking. I had at one point all 5 pages of these different dogs memorized, so I knew when they added one and when one got adopted. I've been like
Aw.
really on top of it. But I think we found the right one, so that's been my big adventure.
Aw.
That's
Super cool.
I'm really excited. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely like really cool when a lot of people say that they're gonna get a pet now, and then a lot of people realize like, hey, it's probably not a good idea because like we're not really going outside or anything. It's probably just gonna be like cabin fever, I guess, kind of deal. But I'm glad that you're actually going through with it. That's
Yes, commendable.
good.
Thanks, guys.
All right. What about the other of you? Wait, oh, that's over here. Yes.
Well, I've been making calls with Aaron a lot, actually, just to talk about random stuff. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to talk about, and I've been making music. Pretty much it. Releases, promotional stuff is really boring, actually. But like the conversation I had with Aaron, they're crazy. They're crazy stuff.
And whose fault is that?
Well, pretty much Zeke's, I guess, because he can't speak and he can't talk back.
I think we're both to blame for those crazy conversations. I don't even know how to describe them to you. Just we started talking and we were like, we need to just live stream all of our conversations. We're not gonna like have any more phone calls. We just need to just turn on like Instagram live stream and call each other that way, because people need to hear this nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like the same premise this show is based on. It's like
Yeah.
people just need to, to see like I guess a little window into these people's lives rather than like just
Seeing the song
face
name
value
and
of the
stuff.
song.
Yeah.
That's
All
cool.
right. What about you, Aviella? Because I guess you're the last one.
For me, quarantine has actually been pretty busy. I've been working on a lot of music, and now I'm finally starting on my own artist project, which I'm super excited about. So getting songs together for that. Obviously, spending time with my family and my cat. My cat is my little bestie. And I also learned how to paint, which is really fun and exciting and new for me. And definitely been putting together a lot of festival fashion outfits, just getting in the vibe as if I was actually going out.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Like it's
Yeah.
always I always see like the things. It's like dressing up to go to the living room today, and I'm
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally been me every day. It just makes me feel so much more motivated,
It really does. Like, I feel like if I put on something that I actually enjoy wearing, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do something great today instead of just getting up and like maybe still like staying at what I just like slept in and just like what, I'm just too tired to like actually do anything about this.
Mm-hmm.
Props to you guys. I've been living in the same outfit. Like I've had like weekly outfits. Like there's been minimal laundry. It's just like I'll change every week, but that's really been my limit.
Preach.
If I'm being honest. Yeah. Like no one has seen me.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep it comfy too,
Yeah, I mean like
I'm very impressed. I need to get on your level of togetherness for sure.
yeah.
That's inspiring.
Truly.
I'm gonna start dressing up every day again.
Yes.
I'm gonna get a tux and just like wear that every day just around the house.
Yeah.
Nobody will
I
notice
mean,
or like anything. I'll just feel good about myself. Yeah, John, you've been awfully quiet. You have anything to say?
Hi, John.
Let's see. I was gonna say for Dexter King. So I'm assuming that's not your real name, right?
Well, I have a Chinese name,
Okay.
but that's my
Oh.
but they're
Okay.
pretty much both my real names because I got them when I was a kid. And King is my family name, which has the same meaning as my Chinese family name.
Wow. There we go. Because I was gonna ask like where'd you get your name from? Like how did it originate? Pretty much. But
Yo,
here we
and
go.
Dexter, I got it from Dexter's Laboratory.
Hell yeah.
The cartoon.
Yes.
Cartoon
Oh.
Network.
Cartoons. I love that
Yeah,
show.
like the little
Like as a
kid that
kid.
like, press a button
Right.
and something explodes.
Yes.
I love that show.
Man,
Yeah.
That, the Jetsons. What else?
bro, all like the
Oh, and there's the
cartoons.
Puff Girl, Puffy Puff.
Powerpuff
Some
Girls.
girl.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Everybody
Powerpuff.
made fun of me because I
Exactly.
like that
Man.
show. I don't care. It's a good show, all right?
I
That's
agree.
the best show ever, man. I want to hug you right now, man.
So good. All right.
What are you?
So like, there's like 3 little girls with blue hair, black hair, and red hair, and they're like super energetic and all. It just make me
Yeah.
think that
like,
life is
me
better.
and Victor and I went to high school with one of the people that does the voice acting for one of them now.
That is so cool.
Mhm.
I
Real.
had one of the
Yeah.
costumes when I was really little, and I used to wear it like all the time. I wanted to be a Powerpuff Girl so bad when I grew up. And I remember this one time I was wearing it, and I had like the big glasses on. Like it came with these foam glasses.
Like the giant
And
eyes.
I was like, I jumped up on my mom's bed, and I was like, yeah, I'm fighting crime. And I fell off. And I just always will remember that. I fell off the bed.
That sounds like a very like I don't want to say relatable experience, but I could feel that.
Yeah.
I can feel that like on a spiritual level.
Same.
Oh man. like I don't know why I just like had this thought, but like, what do you think about like the kids that are like now having to like deal with like growing up in like a world of like quarantine and all that stuff? Like,
I don't know. I feel bad for people that are like just going into high school or just starting college, like those big milestones, and they either are doing it virtually, like you're getting time taken away, like personal time, or it's like my alma mater. I went to Notre Dame, and they're doing school. They're still doing school, but it's like you can't leave the campus, so they're gonna have like less time. There's no breaks. It's all these weird things, and I feel bad because it's taking away like really important experiences, let alone like people that graduated or just got married. I don't know. It's so weird.
oh yeah,
Right. And I was thinking about people that might have also been stuck in different countries too, because the U.S. closed their borders pretty quick. So there's
my
probably
friends got stuck.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
yeah. My dad is stuck in Thailand.
I have a
right
friend
now,
who
so-
What?
Yeah, he's over there. He's having a good time though. He's in a nice resort, so like there's not really a reason for him to leave. But hey,
Fair.
Extended vacation.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say that's kind of weird though, because like my little brother, he's like 2, so like he's
Wow.
kind of been growing up in this like environment, but he's like not allowed to go. He can't go out and like play with other kids or anything. He's just basically been stuck inside with like he's like the youngest by far, because my little sister is the next, and she's 16, so it's like a huge divide. So he doesn't have like any kids like near his age to play with, and it's super like I feel like that must be like super, even for like a kid, that's like terrible, because it's like you're not
Yeah,
growing
because
up
you
with
learn
them.
from other kids for sure. Like just like being around them, of course. Like you don't know if he's gonna grow up aggressive or passive now. So
Yeah.
I guess we just have to hope for it.
That's crazy
Uh,
though, because that will be like all he knows for such a long time at least.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
hopefully it's not as long as like people are like hoping, or people are saying it's probably gonna be. Like, I mean, if people are saying like the U.S. is gonna be probably stuck in it for a lot longer than everybody else, and it's like, as much as I hate to say it, like they probably might, but I don't want it to be that way. So
I'm like really scared. All these like festivals and concerts that got like rescheduled for like September or like early fall.
oh
I'm
yeah,
just waiting for the announcements like
oh yeah,
those are canceled too.
2021.
Yeah.
No. Like,
No.
like keep some
Yeah.
type of like show happening this year. Yeah.
Definitely. I think even though it's such a crazy time though, I feel like I've seen so many communities coming together and like finding new ways to make things happen. And I think that that's really inspiring. Definitely says something about like just humans in general, like we thrive off that personal connection with people.
definitely.
You guys
Like,
are all talking about this this quarantine thing, or is that what you called it? What's going on? I've just been playing Breath of the Wild. But is something happening?
dude, you're lucky you got a Switch, man. I was gonna get one, and they're like sold out everywhere.
They have, like,
everyone has
yeah.
gone out and bought a Switch.
have,
Everyone's
like-
playing
I had
Animal
a
Crossing
while
or Breath of the Wild
I
or
never
something.
got it.
I remember seeing a sign today, like not like personally, but I saw on Instagram that someone had like outside of Target, they're like, we have the essentials, toilet paper, whatever, and at the bottom it said Switch, and they're like, we're out of Switch. Yeah. And it's funny because it was on the essentials. It was just like food, it was like water, and there's like toilet paper, tissues, and Switch.
I think it's because like since we're in quarantine, like an Animal Crossing came out, everybody's trying to get their hands on it too. Because like one of my friends actually got it because of Animal Crossing.
I feel like quarantine
Yeah.
has been the best thing for Animal Crossing. Like, I mean,
Absolutely.
as in terms of sales, they must have got like so much out of it.
Oh yeah.
That and Tiger King.
Oh
Yeah, that's true.
Oh
Too
yeah.
late to set up. I mean, they did
Yeah,
pretty well.
like, I mean, wasn't it like, it was like one of the probably the biggest Netflix series like ever, right?
Somehow.
Yeah, it's just bizarre. It's a strange, thing.
Wait, Dexter. Tiger King?
Yes,
Dexter
sir.
King? Are you related?
Oh yes, I am. I've been on Grand Theft Auto Online basically most of the time. Well, the thing is on right now because I just keep it on because back then we used to have PS portables. Remember?
I got
Yes.
one right now.
Small
PSPs.
Yeah, like you can just turn it, switch it on, and just go into the game
Holy
anytime.
crap!
Exactly
Yeah.
that, man. I have a white one. It's like a
Fuck yeah.
piano painted or something, whatever. It was
I
like
had one too.
awesome back in the days, man. You can do whatever you want anytime, but like when you have a PS4, PS2, PS3, PS4, and then it's just like this giant thing, and you have to connect it with the TV. Sorry for being
Mhm.
a nerd, but
That's
but if
fine.
I have it on, I can just turn it on anytime. It doesn't matter if you're like in quarantine or something. You can still go to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me and my little Ninja
Yeah.
dogs back in the day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, does anyone
Kill
remember
some
playing
zombies.
Animal Crossing on like GameCube? Did anyone have
No.
GameCube or is that like okay?
No, I haven't got it.
That was like my
GameCube
favorite.
was
That
a
was like
fire console.
so old. It's probably at least 20 years old now. I don't even remember, but that
Yeah.
was my favorite. You like pop the like huge disc in. That was my favorite version of Animal Crossing, to be honest. Like I've played the later ones, but like that one I think was the best still. I like love that.
Yeah, it's so weird just how like games have evolved, I guess, from when we were we were all like, in our children ages.
Children ages.
Hey,
Born.
don't worry about it, Victor. Don't worry. But yeah, it's like it does. Fuck.
I feel like they were more like games, like actual like I don't know. Now I feel like they're more like experiences, and they're like super interactive, and they're trying to immerse you in this world. Well, like back then, it's like I'm just playing a game. I'm just like passing the time, and now it's like I live on this.
It was like it didn't worry about how it looked. It was just more like how fun it was. rather
Yeah.
than
Exactly.
just trying to,
Exactly.
It's all about like
Like, I
sound
still-
and
For
everything.
Speed 7 or something.
I mean, I still play a lot of like Super Mario 64 when I can. Like that
Oh,
stuff
for real?
was like a really big staple of my childhood. I was like, that's just great.
Yeah, man. It looks so bad, but it looks good.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Super nostalgic for sure.
All right. Why is my voice so? There we go.
Bless you.
Let's talk a little bit about music now, because it's like the whole premise, I guess, of the show. So
I thought we were vibing.
I don't even know what we're doing here anymore. So I guess so
How did you guys meet? That's like
there, yes,
Yeah.
go that one.
how did
I
you
definitely
like
had
each
something
meet
planned.
Dexter King and then meet each other? Is this your first time meeting each other? Stuff like that.
There's like this online dating website for musicians and singers and,
That would be so cool though.
DJs. Yeah, like we can just go on it and just look for each other and hey, would you please do this top line for me? And
Oh my
sometimes they
God.
will just ask me, hey dude, I heard that you're good at producing, can you please make this track? I was like, okay.
Let's make it. Let's do it.
That would be
Exactly.
so great.
Yeah. That's
Matching
that's like
for-
the business I wanted to start. This is a long time ago. That's like a good business that could,
Do it.
forget about music and start doing this website. Are you in?
That's
For
your
sure.
hat right
All of
there.
it.
I'll invest.
Looking for vocalists.
I have like $100 right here for this project.
Perfect. That's all we need.
That's
I got
all
my
my
time.
savings. I spent all my savings on the quarantine.
Victor, all yours.
Got my time and
Yeah, and I'll
effort.
throw in a couple of toys and stuff to put in our office. But yeah, I met Aviella and had my debut release on Monstercat through Monstercat, basically. And I had this finished instrumental. Originally, there's a vocal, like a temporary vocal that I did. I wrote and sang. It was pretty bad. And then I asked for a friend of mine to sing, but it's still pretty bad. Then Monster Cat just basically invited Aviella to write and sing on it, and that's how we met. And there's my debut release with Aviella. It was such a trip.
It was so much fun.
It was
It was actually like a really quick process too. I feel like from start to finish,
It is.
like it did not take long at all. And I've been on a few Monster Cat songs. They're amazing. And then when I was sent that song for Dexter King, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And I still have dance parties to it, like to this day. So that was definitely a fun one. And then kind of in person, well, still like virtually, we met like last week, I think, the first time face to face on a video call. So yeah.
To talk about this.
What?
Yeah. And yeah, that song was like a starting point of a new period of my life. Basically, it was really important. And thank you, Aviella. Thank you, Monster Cat, for like putting this together.
Aww.
And I'm really happy to have you here in the chat with us.
Oh, thank you. I'm just as happy to be here and to have been a part of it. So thank you.
Nice. So we're all good, right?
All right, hell yeah.
There's no beef behind the scenes.
And then my second release is Only You on Monster Cat with Alexis Donn. It was, for now, we have like the biggest, she's right here. It was on Rocket League, so we drew a lot of attention from the game, and that was crazy. That was, man. My dream was being able to have a game use one of my songs or something when I was a kid. So I've been making music for that for years, and I've accomplished that with Alexis, and that was great. That's another trip. That's like a trip.
I think
Trippy trip.
starting to get videos. So like my brother-in-laws are absolutely obsessed with Rocket League. So when I told them, when I got the call that it was gonna be in the game, and I texted them, they were just like beside themselves. Like it was, I think that was probably the coolest reaction too, was like to not only be able to like, log in and see it, but have people be like, "Is this you? Wait, is this really you? Is like, is this what's happening?"
Mm-hmm.
Like it was so fun. Like Monster Cat was so great and like so supportive with that, which was really cool.
Yeah, and how we got in touch was basically from that dating site. And
yes, from the dating site.
I feel like the more you're gonna mention it, the more I'm like gonna not think it's a joke. I'm gonna think that you actually like.
No, it's.
All right,
I
then I guess. Yeah. Then the only one left to talk about then is Heartless, I guess.
Wow, that could be long, man. You ready?
Try to brief it then.
I got about 10 minutes.
Okay, man.
But I gotta run after about 10 minutes because I'm doing a little premiere on YouTube for a lyric video.
Ooh,
sounds good.
Release.
Oh, nice. So, please introduce your release. Like I didn't even know about it.
Oh, yeah, I did a cover of Linkin Park, Numb. That's a tough group to cover, so hopefully people like it. But I did a collaboration with Essenger, and we released that today, actually. So the lyric video is coming out pretty soon, and I haven't done it before, but YouTube has like a live premiere option. So for the 3 people who like come and watch it, like when it comes out, there'll be like a little live chat, and that'll be neat.
Shout out to those 3 people.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
4 now. I'll be there.
5. Yep.
But no, I feel like we had a good story how we met. You know, it started on the dating site, right? Or Dexter, do you want to take it or?
No, you're gonna do it because we have 10 minutes. We're gonna use that 10 minutes fully.
Well, I mean, the real story is I went through a breakup, and it was a rough one, and I just kind of wanted to change the scenery, And so I, did what anybody would do in that situation after going through, having a big fight and whatever. I booked a flight to China, and I've never been overseas before, so I just, I felt like that was a good place to start. I don't speak Mandarin, but I saw this beautiful woman from behind on the street. I walked up to her and I hit her with the one phrase I knew, which was, and correct me here if I get this wrong, 你要当我的女朋友吗? And then Dexter turned around and said, "You talking to me?" And that means my girlfriend. Or at least it's supposed to mean that. No, that I'm okay. Now I'm BSing. I did go to China. I bought a flight out there, and then I met up with one of the guys from Monster Cat, who was the like Asian brand manager for the label, and he
on the dating site.
Yeah, on the dating site. He introduced me to Dexter at dinner with a few other people, and that just turned into a friendship right away. I mean, we went to this thing that was like an adult jungle gym. I don't know how to describe it, but it was like 5 stories tall, and on each different level you get like hooked into like a wire harness, and you like go through obstacles and stuff. It's absolutely terrifying. He wears these stupid helmets that Dexter and I pulled off like really well, yeah, I don't know, it was cool, and we just had a lot of fun. I went over to Dexter's place, listened to some of his music, and it was just like he was working on all this stuff all across the board, and I was blown away by just how talented he is at all these different like styles and stuff. His productions all sounded like super clean, and he was just a lot of fun. Like you guys said, easy to work with, and just a fun person. So it was just kind of like only a matter of time before we worked together. Nothing happened while I was there, but then when I came back to California, where I was living, I'm in Jersey right now, just temporarily, and I'm moving to Atlanta. But anyways, I was in California, and one morning I just like was talking to a friend of mine. We wrote something in like an hour. I recorded it that same morning, sent it to Dexter along with a couple other ideas, and was just like, "Here, do you like any of these?" And about an hour later,
No,
he sent me a rough draft of Heartless. Dexter, what did I miss?
Well, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
But like
True.
that was a good story, bro.
Victor, please save me. I'm running out of
Okay.
ideas to talk about.
So, what about future releases or things that you guys are working on currently? Just all of you.
I should have talked about that.
Yeah. For the songs we made already, I have 2 more projects. I have 3 more projects that are related to. Where's Alexis?
We lost Alexis.
Related to.
Oh shit.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, guys. It's been so great talking to you, but I got to run for this little premiere. Starts in like 30 seconds, so you guys
Go for it.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome.
See you later.
All right.
Yeah, man.
There we go.
There we go. Now she's back. Aaron's gone.
Yeah.
Cool.
Got our video back on.
Sorry, my phone spazzed and kicked me off.
Welcome back.
All good.
All good. All right. Anyway, what were you were saying about?
Oh. Yeah. I have like 3 different versions of the 3 songs we did already. One is I wanted to do acoustic versions on Get to Know You with Aviella and Heartless with Aaron, because I feel like these songs can really work acoustically.
I love that idea.
So
That's my first
Right?
time actually hearing that. So
Yeah? I know. I didn't. It's like I wanted to record some piano or guitar and send you guys. Then we can start from that. I didn't want to just bring it up with nothing. And since they asked, then there it is.
I love
Like
that.
with with Get to Know You, I wanted to re-record a acoustic version, and with Heartless, there's already this guitar on it that my friend did for me, and that guitar sounds pretty good. It already like really good. There's a couple more clips that I can use to make it into an acoustic version with one more line with piano or live drums. I don't know yet, but like I'm gonna make an acoustic version for Heartless as well. And for Only You, I'm already working on it, by the way. I wanted to make a private mix, which is more chill. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
working on this private mix, which is on the speed is I think it was 75. It was more like a future bass kind of vibe. I'm working on that, and yeah, it could just be like a different. It's like a private mix thing, so it's more like back to mine. When you go back to your own favorite style to give it like a different spin or like make it really emotional and stuff. That's like what I wanted to do with Only You. That's pretty much with the stuff we did already, and I want them to like be, because I originally had a lot of other ideas when I was making those music, and I see like different directions and different potentials, but we didn't even have enough time to do it. Like everything just happens fast in this world. It's just, hey, let's make a song, then make a song, then release it. And I feel like that's I feel like we could really do more stuff, put more love into what we've already done, instead of trying to look for more love. And yeah, I got too deep, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love that. I definitely agree with you on that because I feel like every song definitely has its own story. And like for me personally,
Exactly.
I've done some acoustic versions of electronic songs, and there's something just so special about it.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean to like write a book about every song, that would be like. But I do want to tell more stories about how we did it, or like there's like more ways we could have done it, and here it is. We did it again, but it sounds different now, and hopefully I can put it in my upcoming album with the past releases in it already, and also I have a couple more songs, just on my computer waiting to be finished. So yeah, we're gonna be on this album, and we're gonna be on a different journey together, I guess.
Hell yeah.
That's like
Some exclusive insider
Yeah.
information.
no, but like
Nice.
it's not finished.
Of
And I didn't
course.
even ask anybody if they want to. I didn't ask any label if they want to release it, but I just work on stuff and wait until it's done, then tell everybody. But yeah, but since you brought it up, right? It's pizza time.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. There we go. I mean, like,
Yeah. Yo, but by the way, do you guys remember him, Marco?
I do.
Just
He commented on some of
go-
my stuff. I think he's
right?
hilarious.
For me, it
Well,
just started.
Oh yeah, I'm just a
Yeah?
guy. I'm just a dude who like got way too carried away with a spam comment. That's really all it is.
Oh my gosh, but every time you comment it, I want pizza. Like I had pizza for dinner last night, so I was so ready for this morning.
Same.
But every time you comment, it makes me want to eat pizza. So thank you.
I don't know. You just said like but you were talking about how you couldn't eat pizza, so I don't know if that's more of like a curse or a blessing. It sounds like it's just bad then, but making you want to cheat on
I
your
have found
diet.
some good vegan pizza, so we're chilling. We're good.
That works.
Yeah, vegan pizza is actually pretty good. It tastes better when you like I worked at a pizza place, and it was always the most annoying one to make because there was like so many specifications that you needed for it.
Of course, yeah, because you don't
So-
want to screw it up and then have the person be like,
Yeah, it was really easy to burn because it was like, I don't know why, but for some reason the cheese wasn't like.
Oh yeah, yeah. The cheese is kind of rubbery. You have to find the right vegan for sure. Because I feel like for me, anyways, if there's too much of the vegan cheese, it just tastes like, I don't know. I can't. It needs to almost have less cheese, more sauce.
you guys have to send us the info for these vegan pizzas because I've never had one. So,
All
Do you
right,
live in California?
oh yeah, LA.
Okay.
we're all
Okay,
LA
yeah, I
people
got
down
you.
here.
I got you.
Do that after.
Totally.
100%. All right, John, your turn to talk again. It's like your obligatory, speech time.
Well, I've been looking at John for like 5 minutes.
I'm more like, I guess, camera shy, so
really
I don't
want
like
to
talk
ask
too much. I just like listen to everyone talking.
He's so
No,
content.
no,
Yeah, you're like, dude, you're like the quiet co-host, but that's like the best.
Yeah, that's what
like
everyone's
the
been
best kind.
saying that.
Well, so what's wrong with that? It's a good thing sometimes.
Some of the most important things come from you. Some quiet
Gonna
people.
say like to the vocalist and like the producer, like when you guys are like making tracks or like collabing, like how long does that
Yes.
usually take until you guys get like the best, like the perfect one to fit?
I guess typically, because you guys were talking about how it took like a very short amount of time with you
Yeah.
guys, but what does that normally take like with
Like
with
average.
another producer?
I mean, I've been waiting. Like Dexter's amazing. He turns stuff around really quick, which is so awesome. There's some tracks I've been waiting on for like 5 months.
Rough.
Honest.
Wow.
Yeah, some producers, especially if they're touring a lot too, things are starting to speed up because no one's touring.
Mhm.
But there are some people that are like touring like constantly, year after year. And so they'll take a lot of time because they don't have time on the road or they're like planning stuff a year out. So sometimes so there's literally a couple tracks that have been in the works for like 5 months of mine.
It's like not their main priority, I guess.
It's hard because they'll have releases lined up from like 7
Yeah.
months ago. Like
Wow.
it really depends like kind of what they have lined up. And if they're like on the road all the time, they can only get so much done. It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. I mean, some people are still fast, but
Just
not
depends.
everyone can be Dexter. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think.
But I don't sleep.
Depends. Sorry, what was that?
No, I was gonna say like honestly, that's what's good about like quarantine as well, because like now everyone's inside and just like you can literally do music the whole day you wanted to, and it's just yeah.
Yeah.
It's now a question of work ethic rather than like
Right.
being busy or not.
Yeah.
Yep, that is true.
No excuses.
Yeah, for me, I think too, it depends on the producer as well. But most of the time when I get a track, I always try and have a really quick turnaround time. So for me, when I hear something, the lyrics and the melody most of the time come simultaneously to me. So I sometimes will have a song done in like 10, 15 minutes and it's written and ready already.
Wow.
So thank you. It's
Yeah.
a really cool process to when I receive the music, like hear it all start to come together right away. And then, yeah, basically just depends on however their release schedule is, or, getting the whole song together is kind of a whole other process itself in addition to just doing the lyrics, the melody, and recording the vocals. So it's definitely a collaboration.
More like the management side, which is like getting everything out. All right, yeah, that works. That fits.
Yeah. Is it like typical to write lyrics with the artist, or do you typically like do that on your own and it's just like they trust you to, write something nice?
For me, that's usually how it goes. Yeah, most of the time, all of my collaborations have just been over the internet. So I'll get sent a track and then I write the lyrics, I record all the vocals, and then I send it back. Occasionally I'll have an in-person session, but most of the time it's just me writing and then sending whatever I come up with. What about you?
Yeah, no, mine's normally the same. I've had a couple people. It is nice. Like I've had a couple people recently be like, "We want to sit down and work from like the beginning with you." So like I'll do like a melody. I did this the other day where like sent a melody and they're like, "Okay, great. Now like we want to write lyrics." And I've only co-written with people a couple times, which I don't know, it's probably the same for you. So that's something that was like a goal of mine this year, especially writing for like different styles, is I was like, okay, I need to get comfortable like writing with other people, because in electronic top lining, like you kind of have all the creative liberty and then they check it yes or no, which is so great. And you're like, I kind of see this vision. And like, there's a lot of, it's like really rewarding to kind of have that creative liberty and just be able to kind of take the reins and
Well said.
Yeah, man.
All right. I think we're reaching about the end of the time for the episode. So, is there any like parting words that any of you guys wanna give before I just give you the chance to plug everything that you have?
I just want to say thank you, everybody. Thank you, Dexter King, for having me, and thank you guys. It's been so much fun, and I also just want to put a little thing out there and say that I hope everybody stays healthy and happy and continues thriving, and that we're all in this together.
Yes. All right.
Yo, definitely what she said.
Self-care.
goes
All
for me
right.
double. Goes for me double. Yeah, no, thank you guys. This was awesome.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Any last words, Dexter?
Well, thank you for having me, Marco and John, Victor. I think we should do this again sometime, like
For
in
sure.
different ways. But I think this is a lot of fun. And thank you, Aviella and Alexis, of course, Aaron, and I'll call him later. But like, thank you guys for like joining me and supporting us.
Of
Heck
course.
Yeah, without you guys, I would be pretty much lost. Just like the songs, like those instrumentals, they'll be just laying on my computer, and they'll be a waste. For real. I put my heart into them, and thank God I met Monster Cat, then Monster Cat introduced you guys, and I met you. Yeah, like things just have different meanings now. Like back then, they were just stuff. And just nothing but love, for real.
Heck yeah. All right, you wanna go ahead and plug your stuff? Like shout
No,
out
I
all
don't have
your
anything to plug in, man.
no social medias, no nothing.
SoundCloud,
Well,
Instagram.
Dexter King Music. Thank you for reminding me. Everything is Dexter King Music, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And I feel
Alright.
bad for doing this, but I usually don't do this. And I like your T-shirt, man.
Thank you.
Yes.
You've been holding a mic, so I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, nice one. I've had this one for a while. All right, Aviella, you wanna plug everything you have?
Sure, yeah. For me, my Instagram's Aviella Winder. Same with TikTok. Basically, just search Aviella.
All right, sure.
Thank you.
And then Alexis.
Awesome. Yeah, Alexis Donn with 2 N's. Alexis Donn Music on all platforms. Nothing crazy.
All right, sick.
Cool.
All right. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. All of their like links and socials and stuff will be in the description. All of our, both for the podcast and our personal ones, will also be in the description if you want to check us out.
Yes, sir.
And I guess other than that, thank you all so much for tuning in.
Hell yeah. Kitty.